What's up, Vibe Gang, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Vibe Podcast.
Wow, I can't believe we made podcast.
Yes, this is groundbreaking stuff.
Yes.
I think no one has ever done podcast before. This is a rare event, two boys doing podcasts.
Wait, why did we do podcast? You want to explain before we start yapping?
We just wanted to give you guys some more media.
Yeah, more things to yap. Yes.
Yap about.
No,
listen
to us yap about, I guess. More
Just
platform, a new platform.
More media.
Yes, we love doing videos and stuff.
Bro, this podcast is not video. Oh, it's in
yes,
video. It's on
video.
camera.
It's on
Hello,
YouTube.
camera.
It's on
Hello,
YouTube.
people.
It's on YouTube.
Okay, yes. Yeah, this episode is gonna be a little bit about what we have been doing since we saw you guys last time.
When was that?
I think in Eurovision.
Yeah, I guess.
I think we have not seen the people since then. We have seen a lot of people since then,
Yes.
but the people have not seen us.
That's true. Yes, pretty much we did Eurovision in what, May?
Yeah, May.
What, now it's, when we're recording this, it's the 2nd of November.
Yes.
How time flies. It's been half a year.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's kind of wild, honestly.
Yeah, and hold on, tell us, what have we been doing?
Pretty much. We did the Eurovision thing.
Yes, we did.
And it was like, we reached like a high point, like bang, wow, we're up the mountain.
Yes, a lot of new people, everyone was watching, it was a lot of fun.
It was crazy and like getting crazy views, crazy like dopamine in brain, like crazy lots of stuff.
Yes.
And the song was doing numbers and we were like on high point of life.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, tell me more.
After that,
And then what?
we came to Iceland.
Yeah, we flew with a plane home from Eurovision.
Yes.
Let's just start from then.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we did after that is like immediately after that we like went to some school and started playing like our song like day after.
Yeah.
In a random school.
We went to a random school.
and there was a video of that time we went to the school and it got like millions of views on TikTok.
Yes.
Well, like some girl was hanging up in on.
No, that was not the viral one.
Yeah, that was one of the viral ones.
Oh, there were two viral ones.
But
One was just of us playing and Gulli on like this tiny table.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one was someone hanging on the like rope and screaming.
No, but like that was like immediately after.
Yeah, I think
we came home, like the day after or something.
Yeah.
And then after that, like the kids were crazy, and we were like, damn.
We were mobbed.
We were pretty much mobbed.
We were stuck.
We were like, we need a security guy or something.
Yes. So we got to shelter. We got to safety.
Yes.
And then we had to run to the car. And as soon as we got to the car, we called our manager. And we said, "Hello, manager. We need security. This is not. This is too crazy."
We were literally mobbed. Like that. It's probably because we were like at the high point then.
Yes. We were not used to it. Because
Then like every single day after that, we were playing in some random school around the country.
yes.
It was pretty fun though. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, like the days after Eurovision, we were just playing in schools.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because
like,
the school was still around and the summer season hasn't started.
yeah, so we pretty much went to like pretty much every school in Iceland just playing both songs. And it was pretty fun.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I love the kids in every school. Okay, no, I take it back. No,
Take it back?
No, I love the people who listen. I know because I said I love the kids, you know.
Yeah, but then
that sounds. I love you guys.
Yeah. So that was pretty much what we did. Like immediately after Eurovision, just started playing everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere that's possible to play, we like somehow got there. And like in Iceland, there are a lot of like some local events in like each town in Iceland.
Yeah, like
we got to everything.
Every week there is like some kind of event in some kind of town.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how big the town is. We've been there.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's kind of funny. So we like pretty much played. So like what we've been doing since Eurovision is pretty much that. Just been playing everywhere possible. Or like we were like out the summer. Like maybe until like August was over. Then like every day almost we were playing.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite?
There were a lot of funny things that happened.
Yeah, a lot of, and we're gonna reveal them.
Oh, we're gonna reveal them all. We might need to do that in the DJ special episode.
Yeah, with Gulli.
Yeah, because that was a guy, Gulli. He was our DJ. Maybe you know him. I don't know. He was with us the whole summer, and we were going crazy. It was truly special summer.
Yeah,
it truly was special. One of a kind.
It was.
Yeah. But like overall, yes, like summer. But like after the summer was over, then we pretty much started to go in the studio again.
Yeah.
Because we were like, okay, damn, we need to release more stuff and stuff.
We got locked in.
We need to lock in. So we locked in and made like 15 songs.
Yeah, we created the album in like
Couple months.
3-4 months.
Yeah. After that, it's like pretty much, it's like almost ready now.
Yeah, it's almost ready.
And
but
we finally reached a deal with the record label and stuff. So like, it's on the way, chat.
Yeah, there is album coming very soon.
Yeah.
But you want to show the people maybe?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys just secret between us guys.
What are you gonna show?
I'm gonna play.
What?
I'm gonna play
What?
a little bit
What?
of.
What song you're leaking?
I'm gonna leak a little bit of this song.
Oh, there's a good one.
No.
Yeah, this is like the gamer one.
The gamer song.
I think this is one of the first songs we did when we started going to the studio again.
I'm a gamer boy, you're a gamer girl, all around the world.
Yeah, this one is based on my gaming
addiction,
I guess.
Yeah, Halton is like always gaming.
I started live streaming when I got like some free time after I got home from Eurovision. It was very fun. And like I got a pretty strong like live streaming community that always shows up when I do streams.
Yeah,
that's kind of fun. I just play video games with my friend Binny. Maybe we should get him on the podcast.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, one day.
Yes. So maybe we go a little bit off topic right now. I want to ask you one thing.
What?
Do you think we landed on the moon?
Oh, the conspiracies. Wait. Are we not going to talk about what we did after Eurovision?
I was just wondering. Do you think we landed on the moon?
Obviously, we landed on the moon. What do you think?
No.
Do you not think we landed on the moon?
Yeah, I think we have landed on the moon.
Well, we did not.
But not live on television.
Oh, you think the United States faked it in the 60s?
They faked it.
You think so? We should maybe do a song about it.
Bro, there is no wind on the moon.
Yeah, that's true. We're doing the average white boy podcast now.
Yes, every podcast. So,
every podcast.
Do you think we landed on the moon? No, I really don't know and I don't care.
You don't care? Why would you not care if we landed on the moon?
Because we have landed on the moon now.
Yeah.
Because I was not born then.
No, that's true. You couldn't be there.
I couldn't make myself a tradition.
No one who's watching this video was there when we landed on the moon.
If you were there when we landed on the moon,
comment down below.
Comment.
And you are welcome, invited to the podcast.
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. No, there are a lot of interesting things though about it. But like, I could tell you about like Eurovision conspiracy theories. Though.
Oh, do you have Eurovision conspiracy theory?
Oh yes, I got one.
Okay.
Do you think the voting was fixed?
I don't know. I literally don't know.
I saw people talking about it online.
I've seen it. A lot of people have been talking about it, and
like, was the voting fixed? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna clarify. Everything we say is for entertainment purposes.
No, everything we say here is just yapping.
It's not facts. It's not facts.
We did not plan anything. We're 5 minutes in, and we
don't have anything to. We don't have any script or anything.
No, we're just yapping.
Yeah, this is all for entertainment purposes.
No, I'm just.
Yes, you keep on talking. I don't want to get.
We should maybe bring like Gabe on here or something to talk about that.
Yes, fly him to Iceland.
Yeah, we could fly him to Iceland for the podcast episode.
Yeah, okay. What do you think about that?
I think there might be something fishy going on, but I don't really care. But like, if there was something fishy going on, then like, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's just song contest.
I trust the people. I trust the people who make the Eurovision.
You too.
Yeah, I had a really good experience at Eurovision.
Honestly, the Eurovision experience was crazy good.
It was so good.
I know, like some people when they go to Eurovision, they like don't get good experience.
Yeah.
But I think this year they had really good like planning around the whole Eurovision thing. Like they did the blue carpet and the regular carpet.
Yeah.
If you had blue carpet, you could not record video. And
yes.
once we actually did TikTok video, and it got like 1 million views or something, and they said, "Take it down now, or else you will be fined." I'm like, whoa. Okay,
we don't have any money, man.
We can't
pay, man.
I can't pay you, bro.
So we had to delete video. But
Oh, that was a hard day, especially for poor Oli.
yeah, Oli, he will come on the podcast soon. But yes, I'm gonna tell you a little secret.
Yeah.
We still have some videos with the blue carpet.
Yeah, because we recorded some videos before we realized it was illegal.
Yeah, but
They did like actually when we first walked into Eurovision, like everyone like got into a cabin,
Yes.
and like there was a whole video thing they did just for us. It was 10 minutes long. It was so long, and I kind of like got lost track, but there was like it was very well acted, and apparently there was a huge budget for that video.
Yes.
Where they probably wasted like lots of money to do video just for the delegation, for us and the people who
yes,
was
it
there.
was only us who saw it.
Ayo,
the delegations.
I respect it so much. That was so cool.
Yet it was like, welcome to Eurovision.
You are now taking part in the Eurovision Song Contest, the biggest television show on the planet.
And I'm gonna show you around the venue and everything. Come with me, follow me. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go on my skateboard. There was this one guy who was always on his skateboard. He was very cool.
It's maybe kind of hard to describe, but like
But this was like something in a movie. This is crazy.
it was kind of like the Eurovision Song Contest movie.
like in a whole movie set. It was like this cabin.
yeah.
They built a whole cabin
Just for us.
just for the people to see.
Or not the people to see, for
No,
only
us
the artists
to see. Yes, and
That cost probably like €1 million.
100%.
Or I don't know how much €1 million is, but like at least.
Someone comment below how much million euros is.
I have no idea. I don't know how to do the calculations.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. But and also when we recorded the postcard, I want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was like a month before Eurovision.
Yeah, that was a long time before Eurovision.
We went to Zurich in Swiss.
Yeah, we went to Zurich and
We met the clown.
Yeah, we met. What is the guy who drove us around?
Clay.
Timo.
Timon. Timo.
I don't remember.
No, anyways, they won't get it anyways.
No, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, he was very cool. That was the most fun guy I've ever met in my life. He was so energetic, like us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
And it was fun.
Yeah, that trip, the first time we met anyone else from the contest.
And then we met Catharsis.
Yeah, the Lithuanians.
Yeah, we did not know who they were when we arrived.
I think we pulled up and they were there, and think they were extremely hungover from the day before.
Yeah, they were.
Because they went like partying all night long.
Yeah, we did not go
Classic
partying.
Catharsis move.
Yeah,
I love
Catharsis are amazing.
I love
we
them.
love them. Yeah, we met them, and then we went to the circus.
Yeah, we went to circus, and we were. It's so funny, like the production thing, like the value, because we were there a whole day. It was like at least 14 hours or something.
Yeah, morning
just
to
shooting.
nighttime.
Yeah, shooting. But like it ended up being like what 30 seconds of video. But like still, I guess it was very cool because we got to see the circus, and we drank so many energy drinks.
Oh yes,
At least like 10.
We always the guy who was with us, he was always like, "Hey guys, take another one. Get more energy."
Like, bro,
I think
I can't say no.
I think this day is the day that I drank the most energy.
Yeah, I've
drinks.
never drank so many energy drinks in my life.
I don't know how many I drank, but so many.
No, it was crazy, but still, yeah, it was pretty fun.
It was amazing. It was amazing experience to go to Zurich and go to circus.
Yeah, this whole Eurovision journey has been crazy. Like there were so many things. I don't know. We maybe need to do like a
questions.
No, like maybe if you guys have like questions about the journey.
we did one pull.
Pull.
Keep on talking. I'm gonna find it.
Oh, okay.
You keep on talking.
No, yeah. It was kind of interesting, and like so pretty much like it's so funny because this whole year has been around this contest, or like
oh yes, everything has been just centered around
pretty much, and still is, I guess, because like we still are like just
still talking about it.
Still talking about it. What? Like 6 months later, come on, get a life. Talk about something else, guys. What do you mean? It's only thing I do. It's like 20% of my personality.
20 is like 100.
Like 97% of my personality. The other thing is that I'm silly guy from White with glasses.
Okay, here ahead.
Okay.
So I found some questions from the fans.
Wait, where did we
posted it in story like in the summer.
What? Yeah, we
never answered any.
That's so classic us, like doing, oh my god, today we do Q&A, and then we just never answer anything.
I'm gonna see if I have any fun questions here. Are you ever coming to Croatia?
Yeah, the 90% of the questions is always like,
are you coming to Hungary?
Are you coming to this country?
Are you coming to Scotland?
And I'm always like,
Are
I'm
you coming to Turkey?
trying. I'm trying because we're doing a tour actually, and it's been like kinda, but we're not like in the planning committee for that tour. That's only one guy who's planning everything for the tour, and poor guy, because shout out to that.
Are you secretly a crab?
Wait, is that the question?
Yes.
Obviously not. But I saw one video where they're like, the crab is like the perfect form of evolutionary.
Have you seen that the flat earth is on top of the turtle?
I actually saw that sometime.
There's a turtle under.
No, but like if you think about the crab has evolved like into the crab so many different times. It's like the perfect.
Is the crab involved into the crab?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh, you have to Google it, chat. You won't understand. But like, there are so many types of crabs that are not related to the other. It's like pretty much if there are a lot of different humans that evolved from different animals, but they all evolved into humans. So like that means the human would be like the superior species. But the crab is the superior species because yes.
What
our camera guy is yawning. Our camera guy is yawning.
This is the weirdest.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
It's always just where are you going, when are you going, when are you going.
Maybe that's not why we did not answer, because it's all the same.
Cats or dogs?
Cats.
Cats, yeah. Will you tour overseas? Yes.
Okay, you not know. Yeah, okay.
What's your favorite song? Oh, what's your favorite song?
Ever. I'd have to say like I F with Oasis.
I F with.
At least recently, I've been effing with Oasis. And Don't Look Back in Anger, which is like
Anger.
Yeah, Don't Look Back in Anger.
Anger. Okay.
And that's like definitely the best song in human made ever.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like Billie Eilish.
Yeah, you're up. Yeah, she's pretty alright. You went to
I went to the
summer,
concert.
this
yeah,
summer.
Me and my girlfriend Seri.
You met one girl that interviewed us.
Yeah, Cara. I met Cara.
She's on YouTube. She's hilarious.
Yes, guys, check out Cara. She interviewed us once.
Yeah.
In Norway.
She's hilarious.
And then I met her in London when she was working on the Billie Eilish tour.
That was kind of crazy.
It was crazy. I did not expect to meet anyone.
This podcast episode was about what we're gonna do what we're doing after Eurovision, but it has like kind of just gone.
Hey, bro, it's our podcast. We do what we want.
Oh yeah, and what this podcast is gonna be about, our camera guys, yes. Pretty much this podcast is just we yapping and you gonna meet our friends and learn more about what's going on behind the Vibe team. Because of course it's us two.
Yes, it's Vibe Boys.
We are number one, of course.
We are number one.
Like we opened Eurovision and everything.
Yeah.
But like,
hey guys, I started Eurovision.
Yeah.
I started. I said, let's go!
Yeah,
I had the first words ever sung in the Eurovision Song Contest.
Yes, think about it. That's
2025, not ever.
Yeah, that's very cool. But like, wait to think. Yeah. So pretty much the whole concept that what we were gonna do today is pretty much like you're gonna meet our like friends that have been helping us along the journey. Yes, and there are
also gonna be episodes with us two. And then we're just gonna do something.
Yeah, maybe we'll plan other episodes more, but this is like just a test episode.
It's a test one.
And we'll see if it go viral, we do more.
If it go viral.
No, but today we're recording like 10 episodes, so we're
gonna be taking interviews with all the Vibe lore.
Yeah. Oh my god, the Vibe lore. We need to interview Danda.
Yes.
She is like a head of the Discord, and she knows everything about Vibe lore.
Yeah. Yes, we have to fly her then here.
Yeah, we'll figure that.
We'll figure that one out.
Also, Editor Peng, that's another guy we need to interview.
There are a lot of people that we need to talk to.
Yeah.
But most importantly, we're gonna be talking about the vibe.
Pretty much, I don't know.
I don't know what I'm saying.
There's content, and you can also just comment what you want this thing to be about.
Yes, if you have any things.
This is the first time we've ever hosted a podcast, you know.
Yes, it's very hard to host a podcast.
It's not that hard, actually.
It's very hard.
I could do like a solo episode. Easily.
No, bro.
Easily.
No, that's not an option.
I pretty much do it all the time. Just myself in the basement.
What's bro talking about?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. But like overall, okay, let's go back around.
Yeah, where were we?
We're talking about the Eurovision things.
Yes.
I mean, we've talked about it too much, I think.
Yes, let's stop talking about Eurovision.
What is there left to talk about Eurovision?
I don't know.
But maybe there is some like behind the scenes lore people want to know about.
Yeah, because in our heads, it's like, oh yeah, this happened, yeah, people know.
Yeah,
but people don't know.
Maybe people don't know.
And there's also things we can't talk about.
Is there?
Everything that happened on the blue carpet.
Oh my god, so many things.
Because the blue carpet was for people to chill.
It's because
they don't have to be on guard.
In the Eurovision before us Eurovision, there were crazy things that happened. And
I don't know what happened.
I know about things like Just Klein.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, there was some drama, you know.
Yes, because the media was allowed backstage.
That's
just
wild,
everywhere.
actually.
Everywhere.
They allowed the media in the
backstage.
Why would they allow people to be in the
same place?
In like with the people
who
were
just like the
changing
dressing
clothes and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not like it if I was like changing clothes and then some guy from the media comes, hey, what are they doing? I'm just changing clothes, man.
I'm literally on my underwear. What do you mean?
I'm naked, man.
I'm naked, man. Come on. So I kind of get why they changed it, but like there was crazy drama the year before. We like if we were in Eurovision last year, oh my god, there was crazy drama. I think this year was not much drama.
Yeah,
or at least not as much as it was like the year before.
Yeah, not like around us. I think we were very drama free. I hope so.
I never got any drama.
Yeah, I think we were not drama queens.
I think we were just chilling and talking to people, honestly.
Yeah, I think we were just having fun and
loving
life.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange, but like W's, you know.
I think we're about to be finished like with our first episode.
20 minutes of vibe yapping.
Yes, yeah, that's a concept. It's just gonna be us yapping. It's no rule how long it will be, no rule how short it will be.
No, yeah.
There's no rules, and we are the champions.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I think we're ready to do the outro. Thank you for watching the first episode of Vibe Podcast. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please subscribe and like and share.
Yeah, we're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, but we got like 60,000. We're almost there. Because then we can have the play button. I want the play button to watch it.
And I wanted to tell you guys, this podcast is
on Spotify and YouTube. You can choose.
Yeah, this podcast is on Spotify and YouTube in video format.
And we're trying to be
audio format.
We're trying to be #1 podcast in the world.
Okay, thank you so much for watching this podcast episode or listening to it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next week. Catching Pow!
Yes.
Let's go!